Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to attend to the 30th anniversary of the release of the single, Let's Go Crazy. Yo, what's up, people? This your boy P. Ross back in the building with another video. Today what I'm talking about is Let's Go Crazy. Alright? The first track off of the landmark album, Purple Rain. Alright? This was released as a single 30 years ago today, July 18th, 1984. Recorded at the Warehouse, St. Louis Park, the summer of 84. There were 3 different versions of vinyl. Well, actually 2 different versions of vinyl plus the album version. So you got the 7-inch, then you had the album version, and then you had the 12-inch. All right. The writer credits, producer, of course, is Prince. The certification of Let's Go Crazy. It went gold as of November 7th, 1984. So it took it 3 or 4 months to go gold. This was a great song. It actually charted back on the U.S. charts, the Billboard Hot 100 at number 1. The U.S. chart Billboard Hot R&B singles at number 1. And the U.S. Billboard Hot Dance Club songs at number 1. You know, so Prince had another number 1 hit on his hands. You dig what I'm saying? The musical style to me of this album is like more dance rock, hard rock. I've heard it being classified as new wave. I really don't see it, but you know, other people, I mean, that's their opinion. I can respect that. You know, but I'm gonna show y'all the different versions of vinyl of this record right quick. Okay, here is the actual 12-inch of the vinyl with one of the greatest B-sides ever, Erotic City, on the back. Alright, then we have the actual 45 of the record right here, Erotic City, B-side, one of the greatest B-sides ever. Okay, and then I have another version of Let's Go Crazy. This is the UK pressing. Alright, but strangely the B-side was Take Me With You. Now I don't know if there was ever a version released in the UK with Erotic City as the B-side, you know. But also we have, these came out I guess in the late 80s, early 90s, when CDs started popping. This is CD single of Let's Go Crazy. Okay. And strangely enough, again, just like the UK 45 vinyl, the B-side, well, track 2 was Take Me With You. And then we had Erotic City, okay, and track 2 was the extended version of I Would Die For You. There was like a whole line of these CD singles. I think When Doves Cry, Little Red Corvette. I own all of them, but strangely enough, they came not only in 5-inch, some actually came in like a 3-inch disc. And I got mine from a store called Media Play. If anybody remember what Media Play was. Most of, I guess they're all closed now, but that's where I got mine from. And strangely enough, on the MPG Club music forums, Prince actually wanted his fans to return these to him. I don't know how many people did it. I just remember, like, in the forums, that's what he said he wanted. He wanted all these copies of these CDs returned to him. I never returned none of mine, as you can see. but that was kind of crazy. Me, the homie, CMS, and Dave Johnson, we actually, we had a deep, in-depth conversation, which turned into scandal and controversy, but that's another story. But, me nor CMS never did it, so that's just the end of that. But we're talking about Let's Go Crazy, which is actually one of the best openers to an album, but not only is it one of the best openers to an album, it's one of the best opening songs to a movie. Let's Go Crazy. We all know the story. The elevator is Satan going crazy as God. You know what I'm saying? This and that, and that. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. And it's actually one of the first great metaphors that I can actually remember in music. I've heard a lot of great metaphors in music, but this is like one of the greatest metaphors in music that I heard. Like comparing God, Satan, the elevator going down to hell, let's go crazy, ascending to heaven, So it's also a very positive song too, I sometimes I think about The Matrix, right? And I remember like when they were all in Zion and like Morpheus was talking, and then after that they were kind of partying. I always picture and envision like maybe Let's Go Crazy being one of the songs they were partying to. I don't know why, but that was just for me. But overall, all in all, Let's Go Crazy is a great track, one of the best ever. Alright. Erotic City, the B-side, I have a story about that. When I was younger and I was in school, this had to be like the beginning of the school year of 84. Okay? And we had some kind of little school party in our class or whatever. And you had a lot of artists out back then, especially hip hop, I think was really like coming into its own. You had like Run DMC. I think the Beastie Boys had actually released their first album then. I think. Don't quote me on that. But I know Houdini, Madonna, New Edition was hot then. You had like the soundtracks to like Breaking 1 and 2. And that's what it was all about back then when we were trying to dance and be hip or be whatever, what I'm saying? It was about the break dancing, so you had a lot of people, trying to perform all these moves that they saw in movies like Breaking, B Street, stuff like that. And I was responsible for bringing the music. So in my little collection of music, I had like all these rap records, Michael Jackson, Prince, Madonna, this and that and this. So I actually put Erotic City on. And it was like the class went crazy. Like that was the effect that Erotic City had on the class. Like you talk about Let's Go Crazy, they went crazy. And then like people was busting out all these breaking moves, and it was just incredible what effect Erotic City had on the class. So not to mention, Let's Go Crazy didn't have the same effect, but it was obviously a danceable track. So my favorite version is like the special dance mix, and I love like the piano breakdown in there. I think that is like so hot. Great song. Happy 30th anniversary to Let's Go Crazy. And we are gathered here to tend to this thing called life. And life is great. Life is great. You know what I'm saying? I love life. I love living. So, this is the homage, paying homage to one of the greatest openers to an album, one of the greatest songs of all time. Let's Go Crazy. What y'all think about it, people? You know what I'm saying? Do you enjoy Let's Go Crazy? Let a brother know. All right, then. Peace.